we're getting deeper, we're getting more further down into the system. We're getting more tin. We're seeing the same mineralization so far. So I think yes, it does have potential to be quite a large deposit at the end of the day.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Rome Resources CEO Paul Barrett. Paul, very good to speak with you again. You've released results from the first two of 12 diamond drill holes at your Kalai Tin prospect, and that's at the Basia North project in DRC. They look pretty encouraging.
Yes, morning, Steve. Yes, they do. This is the first batch of assays that we've had from this program. There's quite a lot of drill holes at the lab and on their way to the lab, so there will be more coming through. But we thought it was worth putting this out at the moment in terms of the high grades that are being seen in the Kalai prospect. I mean, what we're seeing is quite a well-defined zone of tin. It is a tin only anomaly, and we're seeing quite well-defined tin zones in each of the holes that we've drilled. There is a kind of a pinch and swell geometry, so that one hole maybe half the size, maybe double the size in terms of widths and thicknesses. So it does vary along the trend, and what we're doing is we're drilling up to quantify that variation and see how much tin we have at the end of the day. And I think the comment regarding it being a relatively simple mining project is the fact that it's tin almost at surface, and we're on a ridge, so it actually makes for an easy mining operation. So that's where that comment comes from.
Even more encouraging, perhaps, are the results from two drill holes at Montagoma, where you've intersected visible tin, copper, and zinc. And you do say in the RNS, Paul, that this could be a potential game changer.
Well, that's right, and I think the results already, we don't have any assays, unfortunately. Two of those holes are actually physically in the lab being assayed, so we do hope to be able to say something about that in the next week or so. So Montagoma, yes, it's polymetallic, so it has copper and tin commodities in there, along with a lot of zinc. But the key is the copper and the tin, and what we're seeing in two or three of the holes in the main core of the deposit is pretty good thicknesses. I mean, almost a 200-meter wide sulfide zone, which includes all these various tin and copper and zinc zonations. So we're seeing a lot of mineralization, and what we're doing is we've identified them. We've found the northern limit of the mineralization. We're now working on the southern limit, and that's towards the granite. So we're expecting grades and hopefully thicknesses to improve as we go to the south towards the granite, towards the source of the mineralization. So we are drilling three holes at the moment in the southeastern extent. So we have 8, effectively 5 more to drill after we finish these 3. And so we're getting deeper, we're getting more further down into the system. We're getting more tin. We're seeing the same mineralization so far. So I think yes, it does have potential to be quite a large deposit at the end of the day.
Paul, when would you expect to wind up the drill program at both of those prospects?
Well, it's going to straddle Christmas and New Year, I think. I don't think we'll be done quite before Christmas, but we're probably just after New Year. It's definitely there is a slightly rainier season at the moment, which is hampering long helicopter flights and some of the road transportation. So things that, you get a half a day delay here, a half a day delay there. It does rack up. So I think we're probably not looking at getting there by Christmas, but by the first week in January, something like that.
Paul, you also spoke in the RNS about talks regarding a potential strategic investment. Also, I suppose, could be a game changer for the company.
Yes, I mean, these are parties that have, I think it's possibly on the back of IRH, the Abu Dhabi's interest in the Alphamin project next door, that has sparked a lot of interest from other third parties, and we have had contact from them rather than going out and seeking any partners at the moment. So it's all part of tin and ourselves as we go on, getting a higher profile and getting more interest. So parties that we're talking about are essentially commodity specialists. So they're more at the downstream end, at the kind of, offtake end of the market. And so that would complement what we do. I mean, we're obviously explorers. So yeah, maybe nothing will come out of it, but it goes along with the company's main kind of strategy of minimizing shareholder dilution. So if we can bring in a single strategic partner, basically an industry partner, then that will achieve that.
Well, I hope you'll keep us updated on developments on all those fronts. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Absolutely will. Thanks, Stephen.
That's Roman Resources CEO Paul Barrett.